Alrighty, welcome in everybody. We're getting everything set up. Once it's all set up. Hey, it's finally showing me the thing, telling me that there's going to be an ad.
Okay, I have to put it. I want to try riding the neck again. There we go. Oh, wait a bit. He keeps reaching. He has arms, so he can reach up to knock me off of him. There we go. There we go. There we go. No, success. Success. Ah.
I'm almost there.
Hang on, let me check something. Automatically. I got a decent amount of it. No.
Yeah, but now you got it stuck off the side.
There you go.
That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted.
Welcome in, Alicia.
I had a really weird angle. And if I didn't angle
And
it
you
right,
didn't angle
I
it right, you would
broke
have blown
myself.
yourself up. Yeah, you know.
This right here, this is because of you. I don't care that I set up the milestone. You hit the milestone. Therefore, this happened.
I love people. They're delicious. Wait, did I? No, I didn't mean to say that. Sorry. Ignore that. Strike. Oh, wait, no, it's I love animals. They're delicious. That's it. Yeah. No.
Man, there is some old ass clips.
I don't want to become. I don't want to like go viral.
Yeah, the mod view is easy.
You're gonna have a blast with that part. I think you're gonna have a blast with the crafting in it. The crafting is really well done. Don't be afraid, son, dude. Like seriously, I am here to settle my daddy issues by putting a bullet in your brain box. Oh my god. Oh my god. Munchin buns. Yes.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh, I'm literally dead after that.
All right,
I'm
I
literally
think
dead after that.
a glorious day to learn about a GTA course before GTA 6.
Okay,
Yeah, there is that. There is yeah.
Okay, then what I've got to do, I've got to fix that. I've got to fix
All right.
that too.
Let's switch over here.
Because everybody has
Oh.
to deal with it. Testing.
It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's night 2 of trying to get back, trying to do a 5-day-a-week schedule again. And I'm here. I didn't get like stuck doing stuff. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope y'all had a great day. Hope y'all had a wonderful, nice and cool Tuesday. Mine was. It's finally cooling down here. Depending on how bad it gets, we may end up having to skitter. We got severe thunderstorms heading this way. I mean, obviously, if you gotta go, you gotta go. The same professor did something similar with Red Dead Redemption. Did a course, the history of Red Dead Redemption. I mean, honestly, it kind of like, video games are so much a part of culture these days. I've got to get a widget set up so people can see what's being said on YouTube. So that way I can just, deal with this. I can have this up and not just read back what's on YouTube. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Like that literally, like video games nowadays are such a pop culture. Like there's so much going on and there's so much in them. Is not a surprise that they're actually becoming part of college courses. I mean, they teach Klingon in college courses, for crying out loud. All right, I'm not going to sit here and yap too much because we do have some gear farming to do tonight. That is kind of the plan. We did have some success last night getting some decently good rares. So I'm going to do the thingy and Expedition 33. I think dude, you know what? I have watched that game. I have watched it. I'm going to be honest, I don't think that I would like it. It looks interesting. It's fun to watch. The story looks great. I don't like that combat. I have never, ever liked that style of combat. And I've got to be honest. Yeah, hopefully no tuna caused deaths tonight. That would be nice. I got to be honest. I don't have an urge. I know that. I think that it's like on Xbox Game Pass right now. I have no urge to play it. Like, I have watched it be played. I get I get that the combat's not your typical, JRPG combat. Because it has the parrying system. But I'm gonna be honest, dude. I just no. I have no urge to play it. The parrying looks kind of cool. All that stuff does look kind of cool, but it is not my game. It is literally not my game. I swear to God, I'm gonna wind up being like, well, I am gonna play games offline. I am gonna start playing more games offline and not just running builds in Inquisitor Martyr, because like I need to break myself of playing that game. Right now, the only thing that I really want to play when I actually have multiple hours to really sit down and play a game is kind of stuff like Skyrim. I am slowly but surely turning into paper. I'm slowly but surely turning into paper in regards to, nah, I'm not into that game. That's not me. That's not my cup of tea. And, you know, I hate to be so adamant about it, but I've got to be very clear now. I have been burned so many times, and y'all know this. Y'all have been around when I've been like, yeah, man, that game looks really cool. Expedition 33 looks like it was really well done. It's very pretty and it's very interesting to watch. I don't want to play it. Like, I want to be able to just enjoy all y'all's company while I mindlessly kill and gear farm. That's the kind of stuff that I want to do. I'm not playing I know you aren't playing enough World of Tanks. This is true. But I mean more in like, y'all know how set in his ways Paper. Paper, you might like this. No. I don't. Nope. Not my thing. Not my thing. Too newfangled. But I am going to be very like, I even updated my description on Twitch today. I think there's like, I've really, after swirling around and around and around and doing all the stuff that we've been, all the different, like, floating between so many games, there's only a few, the ones that I'm gonna like are actual, like, and I'm gonna call them actual Souls likes. And no, just because it has a parry system and some, very, very much reactive stuff does not make Expedition 33 Souls-like. Souls-like / Soulsborne. Like, I am down the road, I might do another run through some Souls game for shits and giggles. That's gonna take a while. Otherwise, it's gonna be like ARPGs and story-based stuff. I'll even probably do an RPG. I'll probably even do an RPG playthrough of some RPG on here at some point. Like I don't know, maybe I will revisit Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know. Tutors, thank you for that. I will get the kitty. I'll get her treats in a minute. She's actually laying here like molesting the desktop. She's just rolling around and been nuzzling the desktop in my hand, and she's in a mood. She's been in a mood today. And welcome in, by the way. I hope that you had a good day. She has been in a really good mood today. I've got to be honest. Like, we all know she's old. She's 20 years old. she's 20 years old. You know, she's got this, that, and the other thing going on. But she has been, like, today she was actually climbing all over everything, which she hasn't done in a while. You know, she was up and about, and just, you know, she was very active, and it was really good to see, even if it did mean climbing up on the back of my chair, walking over it, and then climbing down onto the tabletop thing. Excuse me. I had squats today, and they kicked my butt. Today, the gym kicked my butt. Lovely mood is contagious. Watch out, Viking Daddy, you'll get hugged right off your chair. I mean...
I am overburdened.
I like hugs. I like hugs. Give me lots of hugs. But yeah, no, she's now she's going somewhere else. Now she's like, I'm going somewhere else. But like I just, there was another one. There was, oh, I know what one it was, and that one I might actually check out. Black Myth Wukong is also on Game Pass. But I don't know, guys. Like, I haven't had the urge to be playing the super uber, like, I don't want to, I would rather have an awesome group of people coming through and hanging out than just trying to play new games all the time to chase numbers. I figure that eventually, you know, if you build it, they will come. There are tons of people who love these games. Unfortunately, most of them are not online when I am, but hey, you know what? You never know. You might get that one bunch of people that come through or see what you're doing and they're just like, yeah, this is cool, and they hang out. Fun game equals streamer enjoyment equals streamer watch. Exactly. And I'll be honest, the other thing that I'm really, and I was talking about this last night, and it's kind of come out of it's come out of experience now with Let's Plays and with other stuff. I'll be completely, totally 100% honest. I really don't want to start playing anything that is not, like, kind of in my list of, okay, this is the type of game I'm really comfortable with. For now, I get stepping outside of my comfort zone, but how many games have I tried for Let's Plays, for other stuff, where it's like, I give it a try, especially with newer ones, or ones that everybody has said are absolutely amazing. How many of them have I started and not even finished? And that's honestly too many now. It really is too many. So I'm just going to enjoy playing the games that I do know that I'm going to have fun with, that I can, especially ones that in some cases they're going to be ones that I've played before, and I can actually share like tips and tricks and this, that, and the other thing on, and kind of be like, you know, this is how you can do this and this is how you can do that. I had a lot of fun last night. Coming back, I had a ton of fun gear farming and sitting here, sitting here just, you know, shooting the shit with everybody while gear farming. I know that it's not, like, the thing that makes gear farming fun is you never know what you're gonna get. And you just hope it's gonna be a good drop. I really have to, I have been keeping up on Titan Quest 2. That one I think is going to be really good. If you were shitting there, I would be concerned. I mean, gear farming is like a box of chocolates. Yeah, it really is. You never know what you're going to get. I just want to go into, the next act.
I can't carry anymore.
Doing, like, not completely screwed. I hate to say it, but you get to the end of Act 3, even on normal difficulty, if you didn't get decent drops along the way, things get annoying. They get really annoying. So I would rather spend the time, even in normal, doing like 1 or 2 gear farming streams. Because that's something I'm going to have to get used to doing anyways, because once I get to Nightmare and preparing for Hell, it's going to be a lot of gear farming. It's going to be a lot of time gear farming, because I'm not quite ready to do the, what is basically the hardest solo self-found one, where you live off the land. Basically, you don't spend time gear farming or try to optimize. You just get what you get, and that's all that you get, and you hope that you don't die.
I can't carry anymore.
You never know if you get a sweet loot or just another stinky ring of exactly. The bot nails it. Oh damn, I got them all. We did get some really good stuff last night, though. I have to say, last night was a pretty decent haul. Oh, you fucking kidding me. Cat. I think the cat literally... No gameplay on YouTube. I screwed up, guys. I thought I hit the button. No, any shaking right now on my if the cam shakes, what's gonna cause it is literally the cat. She's gonna cause she's gonna cause anything to shake. I thought I hit the button. I am totally freaking sorry, guys. I mean, you haven't missed much, but at the same time, yeah, cat quake. It's literally a cat quake. You didn't miss much because I haven't found anything cool yet, but at the same time, God, I feel... Y'all been sitting here and you let me do this for this long. I mean, it hasn't been that long, but... I thought it was just a super... Yeah, I've been sitting here, like, killing shit. It's... It's my second night back, okay? Digging the new style, I appreciate it. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I goofed. I swear to God, I'm a professional. I am. I really am. You didn't miss much, Potato. You missed me sitting on the just chatting screen while I've been killing shit and talking with everybody. So it was a just chatting stream for like a few minutes. It was totally a just chatting stream. Yeah, I haven't done anything super cool. We were just talking about like the fact that I'm kind of becoming a like paper. Like, you suggest a game to me, I'm like, nope, not into it. I know what I like, and I know what I want to play, and that's not it. Paper, I think Dragus, I think Marcus is like, I think you'd really like Expedition 33. I'm like, nope, not interested. Don't want to play it. Tuna, you just got treats like a few minutes ago. You're gonna be fine. You will survive until you will survive, okay? Let's just put it that way. But nah, like I know what I want to do and what I want to play. It's beautiful. The story is epic. Like, it's got a really honestly, Expedition 33 deserves to win. Like, I don't know, I think they've already had the Gamer Awards or whatever. It really deserves to win a lot of accolades. It really is. But I know me. I'm gonna be like, that's not my style of gaming, just from the combat. And I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna be like, I'm just not going to be having. I can see already that yeah, this I'm going to want to quit after a while. I'm just going to want. I know me. I know how I am. I'm going to want to quit the game. Yeah, I don't think I'd have fun playing it. Not as much fun as I've had watching people play it. I've watched a few people play it. It's good. It's very well done.
Overburdened.
And I know a lot of people that have loved it. The end of year video game awards are usually in December. Yeah, I guarantee that game should get a bunch of awards. That's my form of fun. I've more enjoyed watching people play through it.
Yes.
Yeah, there's certain games, like, I'll be honest, okay, y'all know I have a pretty much, I do not like as much as I like survival crafting games, I don't like the game Ark. I've never been able to get into it. Every time I've played it, I've been killed by dinosaurs the moment that I spawn, and I'm just not a fan of the game. I have zero problem watching people play the game. I will watch Coin Fury play that game all day, even if he is playing the same, like, freaking looked like it came out of a acid vat abomination of a potato that he calls the peak of evolution. I'll watch him play that game all day because it's fun to watch him play it, and he enjoys it, and you know, he knows the ins and outs of it, and it's really a survival crafting game that he likes. I have zero interest in playing it. Dude, yes, his high gravity body. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You know, his peak evolution character. I have zero problem watching him play. I have no urge to play. Like, it's not my game. I love how I'm stealing life from this thing, but it's not dying. Or it's just playing the animation of it, one or the other. But yeah, like, being able, I think that this is the number one thing. No matter what I'm playing, the number one concern for me is that I'm entertaining people, not just with video game play, but with chit chat, banter. You know, you're all getting something of value. And your time's not really wasted. That's the main thing. I'm enjoying Eating Crafters right now, very chill game. I haven't heard of that one. I've kind of... Survival Crafters are another one that I have just been... I've been over. And I haven't really played many, and I haven't had the urge to play many, and there's a reason. Again, there's a reason for that, and we were kind of talking about that last night too, is that by the time the day is over, because I stream after work, you know, I unwind a little bit, then I hop on here and stream. By the time my day is over, my brain is just done, and I don't want to spend a lot of time overthinking a bunch of stuff, and like thinking about building and farming. I mean, I can farm gear. That's a different story, and all the stuff that goes into that. Yeah. So Pac-Man. Yeah. Like, I just want. Well, not I mean, this kind of is like Pac-Man, but like, I don't want to. Like, I just enjoy sitting back and killing shit and for fun and profit. And this is killing shit for fun and profit. It really, really, truly is. At the end of the day. Oh. Oh! See? This is the kind of stuff you get. I don't think that breastplate will be useful. But hey, it's something. Do I like... You know, I couldn't get into Borderlands. I honestly couldn't get into Borderlands. I tried. I have the first 3 games. I've tried to play it a few times, and while I love the humor and the sarcasm in the game, I've had a hard time playing it. Like, I've had a hard time actually getting into it and finishing it. I think if I co-opt it, it might be a different story, but every time I've loaded it up, I barely get that far. I think I fought like the first boss. The car thing that you've got to kill. What's up, Poet? How's it going, dude? And I've fallen in love with these games again, and role-playing games. Like, I literally, like, Rogue Trader. I do need to play Baldur's Gate 3. Obviously, I need to play that. I haven't played it yet. You have equally great and sad news. What is your great and sad news? Yeah, it feels like you're right, Josh. Josh over on YouTube says that Borderlands is one where like co-op is needed. I can totally see that.
Good day.
Give me something good. Oh, that's Ice and Hearts stuff. Don't I already? I think I already have. Don't I already have that? I have it in one piece. I have Ice and Hearts case. I have a slightly better Ice and Hearts case. It's still got the same stats, but slightly more to the defense. It's not really better than what I've got, though. I am back in the States for military schooling. The sad news is I won't see my family till next year. Dude, are they still, or like, you've got to wait for them to be moved back to the States? Is that what it is? Is because I remember that when you went to Japan, it took forever to get them moved to Japan. And you were over, I think you said you were over there for a while before they came back. That sucks, man. I mean, it's great that you're back. Welcome back to the States, but welcome back stateside, but it sucks that you got to wait for your family now. I hope you don't have to. I hope that they will be reunited with you sooner. I'm stuck on mobile data, so YouTube works better. Dude, totally understand that. Nah, I'm gonna be in Sicily, but because of my weird situation. Oh, so you're going from you're going to Europe next. That's pretty cool, actually. Welcome to Italy. One thing, Marcus, I think I can almost see why you think that I would really like Expedition 33. And there was something that I was just thinking about the game. It is very narrative heavy and very story heavy, and that like there's almost like somebody telling this. It's a lot less. You've got to go find little obscure bits here and there to see the story, because the story is right in front of you. And we do have an ad coming in a few minutes. I finally get to see that pop up, so I know that it's there.
I can't carry anymore.
It's an absolute story, but you still have to hunt for things for the whole story. See, I'm gonna put on my I have been gaming for a long freaking time hat. You know what it says to me when you've got to hunt around a lot for story bits, or you miss out on the complete picture? Legit 100%.
Stay a while and listen.
If I've got to spend time hunting around to find things, or I miss out on story, it's a time killer. Yeah, when things actually work like they're supposed to. But yeah, the really sucky part of my love language is presence and touch, so you're suited out of luck for touch. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Hold up. The story bits you have to hunt for are lore stuff. So still that, so you get the whole story with it, but the rest is lore to well, see, still, I would want to find that. or most likely just get lazy and go look it up on YouTube because somebody's posted a video now that's got millions of views that explains everything, because not everybody wants to spend a whole bunch of time looking around for lore stuff. So that's what YouTube's really good for. See, this is the thing.
Good day.
In fact, I'll be honest, I think that that's one of the reasons, I want to say straight up, that's one of the reasons why I am so... While I love Soulsborns and I love Souls games, they frustrate me at times, is because of the amount of stuff that's hidden and out of the way that you've got to find. And that's really the way that Souls games tell the story. Now I'm so excited to be in Europe. Armor, swords, castles. Dude, you're gonna be, yeah, welcome to Italy. I want to see what that is. Like 13 to 14, but that's 10 to 20. They're still very fast attack speed. So, yes. Nope. 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 I think that's freaking awesome that you're going to be over there, man. Yeah, there's the thing for me is give me history. I can buy one more. See, my rolls on this stuff tonight have been horrible. Those games are actually drenched in storytelling. It was a revolutionary way to spread lore through items. Oh, dude, they are drenched in storytelling. It's just that you've got to put all the pieces together. So, like, okay, here's the model that I'm thinking of. And this is the thing, and Poet, I've been talking about this for a while, and I will evangelize on this shit forever. Tuna, no. Like, literally, no. Sit there and like, bathe yourself. It's frustrating, yes, but it's unique. So, here's the thing. So, I honestly don't think that, I don't think that the Souls... So here's the thing with Souls games. I do like playing with the builds, and I do like the shinies. I think the problem what I did wrong with a lot of Souls playthroughs is I didn't read item descriptions, because a lot of the story and a lot of the lore comes in item descriptions. Now, where that becomes kind of, I'm not going to say problematic, but then you've got to literally like kind of collect everything in the game. Oh, okay. I'll wait for the ad to stop. Oh, it is in progress. When the ad is done, I will rant. I really, you know what, it's funny, I kind of thought about it today. If I'm playing games like this and we're sitting here talking about other games, which is not unlike how I am with food, where I can be sitting there eating dinner and we're talking about other food. This is one part stream, one part podcast. This is one part stream, one part podcast. Okay, you're back. So, where was I? Oh, okay. I've been evangelizing on this. I have been playing a lot. I've been playing D&D again. And I freaking love playing D&D. I absolutely forgot how much... What's up, Ambient? I forgot how much I love playing Dungeons and Dragons. So for me, the games that I really, aside from these hack and slash types that are straightforward stories, you know, really, story is there and you can you pursue it as you play. I've been really like, give me CRPGs, give me Baldur's Gate, all of the Baldur's Gates, give me all of those over a massive open world where I've got to figure where I get like an hour or two of really good story for the intro, and then I'm dumped into the game, and it becomes one massive sandbox open world. And I excluded, one thing I did was I excluded Skyrim from that, because Skyrim, you can live your own life. It's a sandbox, but you can live your own life. How's it going, Ambient? Welcome to the stream. I was in the middle of a little bit of a rant. Ooh. More like a lot of it. Hey, you know, these things happen. Yeah, what can I see? You know, I'm trying to evangelize on making games amazing again. Skyrim is that was the thing, is that Skyrim is actually like one of those that you can the mod Choose Another Life is probably the best thing to ever happen to that game. But I'll be real, the moment that you're done with the intro, you can literally be like, okay, I am just gonna go do something and have a blast with it. You just can't choose to take everything for yourself. Well, yeah, but you kind of can. That's no good. That's not good compared to what I got. I thought that would be better. Skyrim is one of those like you can sit there. What's this ladder? Love this game. No, actually, I absolutely love this game too. I am running I have never run all the way through hell. And I have become very obsessed with games that I can do builds in and gear farm in like this again. Like, I love ARPGs. So I'm finally sitting down. I've got a pretty good idea for how I'm going to build this character out. And I'm running from normal all the way through hell for this run. After this, might get into some Titan Quest, might get into Grim Dawn. Like, I've become addicted to and rekindled my love for this type of game. So I'm running this for right now because I was just like, I want to play Diablo 2. Kind of sort of, you can technically have an empire that rules from the shadows, but it's not the same as taking the throne as a dragonborn. No, yeah, well, exactly. And remember, as Todd Howard says, it just works. Grim Dawn is GOAT. Is this a plus 18 game? The game is not plus 18. We are a plus 18 community. The game is not really plus 18. Grim Dawn is GOAT. Dude, I have played a little bit. Mad Scientist, I have played a little bit of Grim Dawn. I have not played fully because what little I played, I was like, I loaded it up and I started checking it out and I'm like, holy shit, this is really good. I know one of the games that we're going to be playing before long. I know I'm going to be playing that. I can't, like, that one is really well done. Everything that I've seen of it is pretty damn well done, and I really like it. I also know the build. I also know the build type I want to do for that I started playing as when I was playing it a little bit offline. But what got me back into, honestly, what got me into this was all the stuff that I was doing in D2 isn't my main game. It is my main game for right now, but I am a bit of a variety. Yeah. It's not, I'm not, like, I will play a run. Oh no, right now it is the game that I'm playing every night. I will play it every night for this entire run. And then come back to it after I play some others. I mean, it's going to be in rotation. It is not something that, like, I'm just going to play nothing but Diablo 2. I can't do that. No matter how hard I try, I am not, I have a very hard time playing the same game all the time. I do. I can't do it, no matter how hard I've tried. You can ask these guys. There are a lot of games that I played for a very long time and I just got burned out. This style of game, yeah, I'll be playing it a lot. I do apologize for almost never being here due to work. I sometimes see your live notification, but didn't have the time. Bro, dude, never apologize. I appreciate you coming to the stream when you come to the stream. I will never, ever, like, you don't have to apologize for that ever, man. Like, if you can make a stream, I will welcome you in like you were here last night. That's just the bottom line. That's always going to be that way. I don't take attendance. I don't sit there and, you know, do all of that. There's enough of that happens on Twitch. There's enough of that. We've seen it. But yeah, no, like this, I will get done with what I kind of, I gotta, like, I'm gonna play through this run. I'm gonna go all the way through hell. I'm gonna complete the game on this character.
Good evening.
I will most likely, Ambient, thank you so much for the follow. I will play another game. I will 100% play another game. Same genre, you know, ARPGs.
Yes.
It could be Diablo 3. It could be Path of Exile 2, which God, how dare you be absent the audacity? It may be Titan Quest. It may be Path of Exile 2. I still haven't played that one much. I know that one's still in development. Titan Quest 2. There's a few other ARPGs I've got that I haven't played, like Grim Dawn and the Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, or whatever it's called. That one's a pretty good one that I haven't played all the way through. But I'm gonna take my time and enjoy doing this. Like, yeah, you have to beg the Patat for forgiveness. Oh yeah, I needed to resurrect my dude. He got killed by Duriel. He got killed by durian fruit. I'm absent all the time, just apologizing for the amount of the dad jokes you're missing all this. Mr. Sunblack, it's good to see you too, dude. I hope that you've been well, man. You're all the way on the other side of the world. Y'all are on the other side of the world. It happens. Okay, I think, did I clear this? Yeah, we cleared that one. Hey, snacks? Gotta have snacks. What country am I in? I'm in the U.S. I'm in the U.S. But, like, I know Poet was no, he's back stateside now. He's in Japan, or was in Japan. What is it? Mr. Sunplax, like, I think you're in Indonesia, right? I'm world famous, people. I'm a world famous guy. Yeah, leftover. Hey, you really, I mean, well, depending on what's on it, you can't go wrong with leftover pizza. My country not on good state, but my place is on good weather and security, so there you go. I mean, you got to take the good with the bad, right? Oh, stuffed crust. So there's even some cheese in there? Oh yeah. Okay. I think that we can forgive you.
I can't
Why it's giving me a damn. I don't need a brandy stock, okay? That is useless to me. And I have found so many. Actually, it would be good for him though. I think he can use it. Like, I found one claw weapon. I need better. Japan was an amazing dude. I will not lie. I'm totally jealous that you were over there. Like, I would love to go to Japan. Maybe one day I will get to. But I just don't want to do the touristy part. I want to be like off in I want to be out off the beaten path, so to speak. Wait, do I have That's literally what's taking up space right now. You know what? Oh, in figures, it's not even a really good one because it's whatchamacallit. Only for tourists, right? Her immigration is on edge. I don't know. Like, I don't know in Japan. Craig, what's going on, dude? How you doing?
Evening.
Happy Tuesday, dude. Junk, more junk. You know, let me. Oh, I gave him just
I'll put that to
There we
use.
go. Now he's got a good weapon. I didn't even bother. I've gotten so many yellow brandy stocks that I could have given him. Get our Do I need? Yes, I do need a mana potion. That's why you don't even bother up. You don't even need to put points into mana. There's so many mana potions just laying around. A new instruction that was put out public is that in 2030 the Navy is going to try to keep their sailors within their region to cut on travel costs. Play my cards right, I can get back to Japan after my 2 years in Sicily. Dude, that's cool. I do want to go to I want to go to Europe. I honestly I do want to go to Japan. I would love to go to Japan. I would love to see the country. However, I am going straight up, my number one thing would be like a full European tour. Okay, not long ago had chicken rogan josh with palau rice and ooh, that sounds so good. That's good food right there. If you could summon any mythical creature to deliver your midnight stacks during stream, and yes, pizza dragon counts. Well, I mean, see, by that time of night, snacks has got to be snacks. Pizza's a little bit too heavy. So I would have to say, I don't know. I really don't know. I've never thought about something like that. It's another freaking brandy stock. If I didn't mind the flight, I would visit Germany. Oh, Germany is definitely on the list. Germany is straight up on the list. If you go to Japan, I recommend Kyoto and Osaka. Tokyo would be a whole trip alone. Yeah, Tokyo is a little, I would rather be on the beaten path. The stream will induce your hunger by how this guy reacts for food. Well, yeah, no, if you, we talk about food a lot. If you come here and you're hungry, you might leave hungrier. I'd have an ice cream dragon bring me to... Okay, ice cream dragon? Yes. Yes. In fact, its breath weapon could literally be just melted ice cream. I would yeah, that can work. Kyoto has the 20k step tunnel? That's a lot of steps, dude. That's way too many steps. That's like 10 miles. I'm good. No, I didn't. Hey, I did leg day today. I'm used to the food talking stream from. Hey, you know what? You gotta. Well, there's a few things. One of the givens in life is that you've got to eat, and it might as well be relatively delicious. Like, we got to do it, so we might as well. It might as well be good.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, what got me back into these games, I've got to be honest, was literally, I play a lot of a game called Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. And that game is another ARPG, but it's a Warhammer 40k one. And 100%. Making ridiculous builds that just vaporize everything in your path is become awesomely fun. What are my childhood games? Like, as far as video games? I'm old. So pretty much anything that was on the original Nintendo system, and a lot of video games that now you need an emulator to play on PC because they were all old DOS based before there was Windows. Like a lot of there was what was it? A Dungeons and Dragons game called Eye of the Beholder. Another one that I played a lot of was a game called Dragon Wars. Nintendo, the original Final Fantasy. Well, that's true. And I think there are a couple. There might be people younger than those two, but Paper did just turn 30. Oh yeah, there was text-based games too. Like I grew up playing a lot of Dungeons and Dragons games and a lot of like old PC games. Cat, right here. Get out of my way. She literally sit there looking, and I'm like, you're blocking me. Obviously original Mario Brothers, the original Mario Brothers games, because you had Nintendo, you had Mario Brothers. Mega Man, I loved Mega Man. And Metroid and Castlevania. Metroid and Castlevania are on that list. What's my favorite D2 character? When it first came out, my favorite D2 character was the Necromancer. My actual favorite one after Lord of Destruction was this one, the Assassin. Those are the two that I've played through normal on every character. I do like the Amazon. Javazon or Boazon are both fun. The Sorceress is okay. Paladin is fine, but Necromancer and Assassin are my two favorite. In fact, when I first got this game, way back in the day, this is before Resurrected, I had the original. I played the original Diablo. That game was excellent, obviously. But when I first got this game, the first playthrough I ever did was as the Necromancer, and my build was so trash because I was just trying out a little bit of everything, and this is before I even thought of builds, and I ended up dying so many times to Diablo. What skills do you go with when Assassin and Necro? So Assassin right now, the build that I'm doing is basically a Kixin build. It's a Tiger Strike, Dragon Tail. Those are going to be my bread and butter. Like, I'm going to be maxing those out. I'll probably put some more points into some of these others down the line, but these are the ones that I'm maxing. I need to put a couple more points into Burst of Speed here to get that to 5. Weapon Block is going to be 1. I will put points into these, but only after a little while. Like, I do want them to be available, even if they're not that well done. Necromancer, I've done pet builds. Lots of skeletons running around the screen, just killing everything is highly amusing. But I didn't feel like doing that this time through. I did want to get... I know that you can have, like, up to 6 people in a multi-party. I did kind of joke with everybody at one point that we should all get together and just get ourselves a full party of Necros running pet builds. I grew up with Master System and Mega Drive, so my games included Golden Axe and Sonic. Hey, Golden Axe was great. Sonic, I had Sega too. I had Sega Genesis. I did have Sega Genesis. Altered Beast was really good. I'd play Super Nintendo later, but only played a little bit of Super Mario, some Super Metroid, and Street Fighter 2.
Stay a while and listen.
I do... One thing that I probably will never play is, like, a trap sim. I'm not a big fan of the traps. Like, I just not a fan of them. As usual, there is what about World of Warcraft? Okay, so I love the original Warcraft games. I could not get into World of Warcraft. I have tried. I couldn't get into it. I was really late to the game, so to speak, with World of Warcraft. So I never really got into it. When I was playing MMOs, my favorite MMO was it was Age of Conan. That was like the best MMO ever made, despite the rough launch, and I will still say that to this day. It's just sad it didn't last because Funcom moved on to making other things. Mega Man Battle Network 2 was peak. Dude, I remember playing, like, but the first Nintendo game I ever bought because I got good grades in school was Mega Man 2. and I, you know what's funny is back then those games were $49.99. That game was like $49.99. My parents got it for me because I got good grades. Yeah, blue and white for your birthday. So, I mean, Mega Man was the shit back on Nintendo. The original Nintendo, when you had to blow on the cartridge to make it work. And you had Game Genie, which caused your cartridge to stick way out of the system, but somehow it still all worked. Oh, come on, give me something really decent here. The Nintendo that actually cared about gamers. Yeah, back in the day. I don't need that stuff. This is probably going to be the main treasure room. Let's go kill everything. Of course, I get a heraldic shield, which is great for anybody but me. Well, I mean, it's great for a paladin. Mana potions, mana potions, mana potion, mana potion. More mana potions. The good times when story was the most important part of a game over graphics. See, I don't mind, like, you know, you got a good point, though. You got a good point with that. Like, that is a back in the day when story was important. I think that's one of the things that, like, has got me on this tear, is these games had a really good story. And they're fun to play. RPGs that are narrative driven, like, Baldur's Gate 3, pretty much any kind of dungeon crawler with a story. I'm there. Yeah, you can have a beautiful game and it can have a crappy story and then it's just not worth it. It really is. It's really just not worth it. I mean, unless it's supposed to be mindless. Okay, unless it's supposed to be mindless or it's in a setting that I really like. Because let's be real. Tetris is a really fun game to play and challenges you. The story is just, they're totally lacking. Because I mean, I love to sit down for hours now and then and just play Tetris. There are exceptions to the rule. I had to specify, because somebody could come in and, well, what about this? Oh yeah, there's that game. And then, yeah, okay. So there are exceptions, but for the most part, yeah, it's got to have a good story. It's got to have something that's, you know what? You know what's a story? You know what's a game that has both great graphics and an amazing story? And both the original and sequel, the Hellblade games. Hellblade Senua's Saga, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, both had great stories and amazing graphics. Like, just excellent. Everything about them was so well done. even if people didn't understand that, yeah, it's not every game has to be 100% action all the time, and this one is Shadow. Oh yes, no, that's that's another set of games that I have multiple playthroughs on that is 100% an excellent game for both story and story, graphics, and action. Like, all of it comes together, and that is an open world game that's even an exception to my rule about I really don't like open world games where you're playing as one specific named character. But you know what that has in common with for me, you know what the one thread there? I think the one thread that's kind of brought me back to that is it's a fantasy game, and it's in a fantasy setting that I absolutely love, and I've read all the books. So for me, that's just like, okay, cool, they made a game that I'm actually there. I'm actually, like, in that world. I'm immersed in it. Ah, no dying. Oh, we did get a yellow amulet. He's a compelling leader as well. You generally... Oh, yeah. Talion's story is amazing. Like, again, it does everything right. I mean, right from the beginning of the first game, it gets you. Like, it gets you, and it pulls you in. It even does a good job of working in the actual story of Celebrimbor, you know?
I can't carry anymore.
Like, everything with that was really well done. Is it, no. Ads are on. Wait, we do have an ad break. Okay, we have an ad break going. Ad break! Oh, and I will say also, that, you know, another one another set of games that does beautiful graphics, really good story, even if you do have to find it all out, is obviously Souls games. Like, obviously the Souls games, they have really, the visuals of all of them are very haunting. Lies of P was a perfect example. Lies of P had a great story. It had a great back end. You know what? That's way better. All resistance is +7 and a dexterity boost. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's actually a pretty good paladin shield too. I might save that for a paladin. Game that I got for free from Prime Gaming called Bloody West is a low graphic, well-made story for a small dev. Blood West or Bloody West? Well, no, it's not Bloody West. Is it Bloody West? Is it the vampire western one? Is that the one where you... Okay, Blood West. I don't know that I've seen that one. Wait. Hold on. I've got to look this up now. It's an actual Western game. It's not the one that I was thinking of. Plays a gunslinger that's in a state of undeath. Oh, okay. I think I've heard of game. I haven't played it, but I think I might have heard of it. Like, honestly, there's so many games out there that are just so damn good. That are lesser known or don't have the most amazing graphics. And they don't really need to. They don't really need to have super. If it's a good game, it's a good game. Neverwinter Nights, Enhanced Edition. Absolutely fun to replay that game and replay that whole thing again. I think that, and that one had a pretty long campaign. Looking forward to Ghost of Yotai on October 1st. There's another game that, like, I played a little bit of it on because I have a PlayStation 5. I did play a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima, and it's pretty, and it looks good, but again, not one that I can get into at the moment. I'm sure that eventually the pendulum will kind of swing back and I'll be like, okay, I want to play a big open world game again. But right now, I just don't have the desire to sink that much time into a game like that. See, I don't mind finding bits of lore. I just don't like... So, I'll give an example. Horizon Zero Dawn. I was playing that, and I was working on a Let's Play episode for that. And this little spot in the middle of freaking nowhere, I see something highlighted, and it's a piece of lore about the world. And to really know what happened and know everything, you've got to find stuff like that hidden in, like, the tiniest butt crack of the map, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend my time doing that. I understand it, and I get the reward of finding it all, but I don't want to do it. Enter YouTube, where you just click on somebody's channel and they're explaining everything that happened. I don't like searching I don't like searching the cracks. Lore that you have to find in Blood West are mostly enemy breakdowns. Hey, that's one thing. I'm down with that. I don't mind hunting for things in games. I just don't want to be like have to go into the middle of like, oh well, if you want, you're gonna miss out on this piece if you don't, do this exact thing this way, which kind of happens at times in Souls games. You can miss a lot of stuff in Souls games. I mean, shoot. Was it Dark Souls 3? I killed a guy I wasn't supposed to kill and missed out on a quest because of it. I've yet to 100% zero. Yeah. And I honestly set out with the goal to 100% Horizon Zero Dawn, and I regret it. I legit regret setting out with that game plan. Because I think that I would be there forever, and with my time to actually sit and record, and my life has kind of been, it's getting back to normal, but I had some things happen that kind of threw everything upside down, from the surgeries to a couple other events that I'm just like, yeah, I can't do this right now. I would love to, but it is not in the cards. And I've lost the plot. So now I'm just like, okay, I'm shelving that Let's Play for now. I'm looking at starting Baldur's Gate or Baldur's Gate 3 or whatever with a little bit less ambitious schedule, and that I can actually make happen. Oh, holy shit, brother Thick. What are you doing, man? How you been? How the hell are you, sir? Dude, I hope that you're doing well. We have to catch up. We have to catch up. Been good, bro. Living the dream. How you been doing? Honestly, so I have been good. There has been good and bad. In a lot more good than bad, but there's been a few things that have thrown me through a loop. Like we'll have to catch up on some of it. But yeah, like I've been pretty good. Overall, things are going well. An equally mindless and mind-breaking game I've recently been playing is Factorio. I've heard of that. Wait, hopefully who can get away with hopefully they can get away for Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest, I've got to go to Oktoberfest. I have to go to Oktoberfest. This year I plan to. It's going on right now and I have to go. I need some schnitzel in my life. Let's definitely make some Discord things happen soon. Always down for a good chat with you. Yeah, dude, I would love to kick it. Also, the next time you're in Southern California, let me know. I would love to hang. I know I missed you last time you were down here. Give me something other than a two-handed sword. Give me something I can use. I don't even know why I picked that up. I could genuinely, dude, you could. Where you're at, where you're gonna be, you definitely could, and it wouldn't be more than maybe a day's drive, probably. Just remember, it starts like the last week of September. No, dude. Actually, no. Out here at Old World Village, they started Oktoberfest on September 7th, and it runs through November 7th. They don't play games out here. They're on that like instantly. Okay, I think I cleared this one. This was big for being that one was pretty big. I think we've got like one more tomb. Let's see. I think we've got one more. And then then we'll reset and do it again. I am gonna need to take a break here in a little bit. I might have to refill my drink, so probably just clear the last tomb, and then get to go get something, go top off my drink and stuff. Take a little bit of bio break. It's dude, it is really good to see you, Thick. It has been a minute. Oh, Thick, I remember about to hop into Baldur's Gate run, but hit me up when you're free and definitely let's kick it. Sure thing, bro. But I got one thing I gotta tell you. Remember how we talked about the sleep apnea thing? How I got diagnosed with the sleep apnea, and my doc did send me to the ear, nose, and throat specialist. Well, I did get diagnosed. I did have the CPAP for a minute, but when they did the tonsil, they removed my tonsils, my adenoids, did a whole bunch of rotor-rooter to my nose, fixed my deviated septum. As soon as they did that, sleep apnea gone. I actually had to do another sleep study because my CPAP was on the lowest setting possible, and it was inflating me like a balloon. So just like, and the ear, nose, and throat guy was surprised because he's like, that usually doesn't happen. My surgeon was like, yeah, that usually doesn't happen. You got real lucky. Because I remember you saying that you had the whatchamacallit, I'm gonna top off burst of speed real quick. Next 2 levels, burst of speed. It's crazy how much that stuff blocks your airways when you sleep. My tonsils were legit closing my airway in one straw knives. Dude, exactly. Oh, dude, it was miserable. Like, if you are having trouble sleeping, get a sleep test. Please do it. You will not regret it. I have not. I mean, I could probably still sleep more and better. I mean, I could always use more sleep, but I sleep so much better now, and I wake up so much more refreshed. Even on nights when I don't get, like, even if I only get like 6 hours of sleep, I still sleep better than I would have before. Yes, like the sleep studies are so good. They're like, do it. Just do it. I know people don't come here for you're not coming here for PSAs, but seriously, if you are having trouble sleeping, and if your partner or somebody you know says you snore a lot, do something about it. It is so worth it. Is there any other I didn't see any mana potions. One night of sleeping in wires will save you a lifetime of snoring. It really will. I have trouble sleeping due to the distance from my wife. I've never slept well away from her. Dude, I understand that. I totally understand that. But yeah, Thick. Also, yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. I am going to I'll message you on Discord. And enjoy your Baldur's Gate run. Are you running, is it a Baldur's Gate 3 or are you playing the originals? Yeah, you take care, dude. Take care of yourself. And I will never be good. Yeah, right? This crew be good? We don't be good. Yeah, if you can't be good, at least be good at it. I don't want minor healing. I hope it. Ugh. Okay. I guess we're going back.
Hello.
I mean, thick cuts is a thick mountain of a man. He's also pretty cool. He's pretty freaking cool human being. He's good people. He's really good people.
Good day.
With good taste in music too. I mean, if you're here, for the most part, if you're here, you're good people. Because good people attract good people. That's how it is. What am I looking at? Okay. Money-wise, I'm about ready to be able to gamble on more weapons. But we cleared out, I don't think there was anything left for me to carry out of this tomb. Oh, there was the spiked club. So what we're gonna do, like I said, I gotta do the break. I'm unequivocal. Dude, I'm an asshole, but I'm a nice guy. I can be a total asshole, but I'm just usually a nice guy. I try to be anyways. All right. I'm going to reset everything because you got to quit out, start again, continue our farming. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll get back to the fun and excitement. And again, thank you all for being here. If you're not following already, please do drop a follow here on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream. I really would appreciate it. and I will return momentarily.
There's puppies. Akita puppies. Yeah, look at them. Look at them.
It is cool that like you can literally sit there.
Barely hear potato go.
Okay. Just the tip, ma'am. Just the tip.
You know, the funny thing about that is I actually had a Michael Myers sticker that I.
So when we came to this little village, the Longhouse Makeover Valheim edition. Oh God, that's terrible, Das. Did you hear about the guy with 5 penises? His pants fit like a glove.
Oh! I bet he was handy.
Comment. Fire jet.
You dumbass. Oh, yeah. That was cheesy as hell and I love it. Oh my God. That was great. That was great. That was Dark Souls 1 level of
Said that you had it last night. Then she could have his phone. There's tears in my eyes. That was great.
Oh my God.
Somebody clip that, please.
I'm sure it's being clipped right now. So if you guys are CB4, you have no idea. Yeah. I was corrupted way before you guys. I mean, I was pretty much, I can trace my corruption back to my father, plain and simple. I really can trace it.
Alrighty, we are back. We are back, and we're going to jump right back into the action and get back to gear farming. And me getting on my soapbox and complaining about kids getting off my lawn because I'm old and I like older video games. Actually, no, there's a couple of new ones that aren't half bad. Don't need that. Don't need that. Well, you know what? I actually will pick up that because I can refill my mana real quick. I am a little mana starved because I do not have anything that siphons it. Or the tired, I just got over the sick part, dude. I'm glad that you're feeling better, Marcus. You did sound, I remember when you were sick, you sounded horrible. Link sounds like my character.
I can't carry anymore.
I haven't even, Oh, that's why. Some decent farming, though. That's at least a bonus. You know what? I gotta get rid of, I really got to get these. I got to not carry so many of these stupid,
Stay a while and listen.
I got to get rid of some of these. I have so many of them. I don't even know that they're stacking. Oh, maybe they are. Let's see here. If I get rid of that one, and that one. Let's see what did that do to my damage? Yeah, okay, so they do stack. Those are small though. What I really need to get rid of, honestly, is like that one. I don't need that one. Move this one over. That gives us a little bit more room. I'll keep that one. I didn't identify my shit. That was stupid. There's a reason I keep a bottle of migraine strength aspirin in my glove box. Oof, yeah. Are you making a profit, Mr. Krabs? I am making a... I am making a profit. I can't do it, Mr. Krabs. I tried. Give me good drops. Give me really good drops. Last night, the first time we ran through all of this with the gear I had, it was not the greatest. Or with the stuff that I have now that was like good for this run. The first round, not so great a drop. Second round, a whole bunch of uniques. So I'm hoping. Plus, again, another thing, Diablo, this one, even Diablo 3, freaking best soundtrack ever. Like, the music for the game was excellent. Even Diablo 1, the original Diablo, that soundtrack, when it came out, was excellent. Also, I will date myself here. I bought Diablo 1 in 97, 98, or yeah, 97. Was it 9? No, yeah, it was 97 when it came out. I bought the game. I was still like, as my first job. It was my first job. I had earned the money to buy it, and it was my sister's birthday. Now, my sister and I always had a contentious relationship, so you'd think that buy the sister a present, buy the video game. You know, these were not hard decisions. I got yelled at by my parents for buying the video game, and I said, well, she can play it too. Yeah, old man alert is right. I am blissfully old. Now get off my lawn. You know what? That goes there. But yeah, no, I bought this game. I bought this game when it first came out. Can't say much because you're 29. Did you get the DLC that Sierra Online made for it that had the monk class? Yes, I played Hellfire. So I did not buy Hellfire myself. I played Hellfire because that year, 98, is when I moved to California. And the people I were staying with had Hellfire. I did play Hellfire. Hellfire was alright. You can't say much because you're 20. Dude, you're still a kid. Like, I'm old enough to be your father, okay? I mean, granted, I would have had to make some bad decisions as a teen for that to happen. But, you know, these things do happen. Yes, I remember the monk class from Hellfire. Military, that is true. The military does age you faster. That is a fair statement. Back in my day, toilet paper and eggs were so abundant that we threw them at houses. The houses enemies. They were cheap enough. They're still abundant. They were just cheap enough. Marcus, I still like. Okay, you're gonna be 40. I'm sorry. I still like see you and Alicia as being like in your like 30s at most. Like seriously, I thought y'all were younger. So hey, that's a good thing though. I mean, well, this is the thing. Is we're like at the end of the day, we're still all young at heart, and that's what matters. Like we're all we can be the age we are, we can be the number we are, but we're still pretty young at heart. Except for Paper, he's 96. So if I could afford contacts again, I get IDs and question if I'm still a teenager. Yeah, I can see that. I honestly can see that. You hit 75 this year, but feel much younger. Scrappy? Yeah, I can see you feeling younger. You are again another one. You are young at heart, like we are. Wait, when you a hobgoblin. I thought you said you turn into Hoggle. I was like, damn, you're gonna become Keith Richards? Another large charm. Oh, we do have an ad break in progress. Even hey, you know what? They have a great mom, and yeah, I know. I remember you telling me that I was younger than your children. That made me feel like I don't know how to process that one. I'm used to like, especially being on Twitch and stuff, I'm just used to being the older one. But I have realized something. I need more younger people in my life, because at the end of the day, I'm young at heart, so without being creepy about it, like, I get along with more people that are younger than me than I do people my age or older. And with all the things that have happened and all the things that have occurred recently, I'm sitting here going, yeah, younger people are cooler.
Good evening.
So how do you get along with perpetual octogenarian we have roaming around the encampment? Oh, you mean Paper? See, that the funny thing is well, like back in the like I've known that guy since he was in high school. All right, like I've literally known him for that long. It's odd. It is kind of odd how we get along so well, but like we just always clicked, because I think the thing is is like he's my level of smug as well. So it just works. You know, not to go all Bethesda, but it does just work. I'm trying to line these up, at least to an extent of where, okay. So that's what I wanted to see, because now I can take and combine these and still have one Eth rune laying around. But the sad, funny thing is, 95% of your friends are males. I mean, got my knees and shoulder documented, but I need to get my shoulder looked at more. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You get along with, I do. I mean, not to say that I don't get along with younger or older people. It's just that, like, especially, I think it's because of the fact that I do stream and do all this stuff, that I'm around a lot more younger people anyways. And like I'm in that halfway point between generations. Like I'm kind of in the middle between them, that I don't really fall into either, but I definitely identify more with the generation that technically came after me, so like millennials, than I do with the generation of like Gen X. Now there is some Gen X stuff that obviously I get because I am of a certain age. But like Gen X, millennials, and like Gen Z, I actually just get along with more. I think it's the common love of video games. Like I came about when video games were really taking off. Like that's the era I was born into, versus like the other parts of Gen X that literally, you know, they didn't have video games and like heavy metal and all of that good stuff. That's just kind of a thing. Like it just, I don't know, it just works for me. Tuna, you need to move. You're not doing yourself any favors right now. I will move you in about 10 seconds if you don't move. I don't even think it is time for treats yet. Okay, apparently it is time for treats. This is why you are here. Like, she knows the times now. I still, like, I still feel like I need to punish her for the, whole not eating her regular food while we were gone, but legit, knocking over the treats and eating them all. Later, I'd like to run some things past you on my thoughts for rebranding my Twitch when I get to Sicily. Dude, hit me up, man. Just, DM me. Feel free to DM me. Come on. There. Like, she just literally was just sitting there. Well, see, that's the thing. Well, she knows it's time for treats, but like she'll see me put them down and she just doesn't go for them right away. So I've got to kind of be like, pick her up and put her where they are so she gets out of my way. Excuse me. Come on, drop me something good here. Like, stop dropping me blues, even though it's handy for gambling and drop me some good stuff. No, oh yeah, drop me another Nagel ring. Oh my god. Drop me that again. Because that was almost like, what, 50% magic item find? I get that sucker again with another 50% on it. I can pretty much guarantee gear farming is going to make me rich. And I will have a better chance of getting the stuff that I actually really want. Like, if I get another Nagel ring, I'll be very happy. I'll just use that. We'll use that. You left treats behind. You didn't eat them all. Tonight, I'm not getting real lucky on the drops, though. I really am not. I could use the town portal scrolls, though. Don't need that. Yeah. I wish you could also have the chance. I don't think you do, but getting something better than just yellows off of the gambling system. Like, you should have the potential to get a really good rare drop or whatever. Not rare, but like unique. That's what I'm looking for. Unique. And I don't think you can. Yeah. Sadly, that is one downside to playing this character. And I mentioned it earlier, and I'll say it again. They really did a bad job. Even though like this stacks right on top of, you know, you play through the whole game as the assassin and whatever. They did a really bad job, I feel, populating the loot rotation for this class. Like, you legit, for this one, and I think the druid too, to some extent, is very hard to get like good drops for until you're actually in like Lord of Destruction. Loot balance, well, no, loot balance is just not there for these for this class. There is like now obviously you don't have to use claw weapons, but if you're doing a build that uses claws or fist weapons, you're kind of like doing what I've been doing, which is, okay, I just looted a whole bunch of gear and sold it for a whole bunch of money. Now I can go gamble until I get what I need out of the gambling process. Yeah, in D3 they balanced the gear drops way better. Like when they brought in the DLC with the DLC classes, they were stuff drops for them constantly. In this, not so much. I mean, I don't need to be doing this. I just don't want to spend a shitload of time messing around, like having to You know, I don't want the headache that comes in Act 3. You know, I don't want the headache that comes in Act 3 when you're starting to die a lot. Totally not addicting or required. No, I mean, it's, well, it's, yeah. I only really do it on this character because it's the only way to get, like, get the weapons. It's really hard drop-wise. It's hard enough to get yellow weapons. It's harder still to get yellow or unique claw weapons. And I don't even think that they have... I don't even think that they have, what is it? I don't even think they have, any, like, fully uniques. I also, like, look at this bullshit. I am stuck. I can't move. There we go. We'll do it that way. And look at this. Look at this. That was a boss. That was a boss. And terrible, terrible drops.
Good day.
Good day.
Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, well, that was the only way to get unstuck. I was worried there for a minute. I was like, I am stuck. I'm not going to be able to come unstuck. And we just, you know, there's still... I don't want to reset everything. We just started this run. I don't want to reset it. I need a couple of,
Allow me to advise you.
I'm gonna go gamble.
What you need?
Game doesn't give a damn about what I want. I know. At least this refresh feature allows me to go through somewhat. See, the scissors guitar is better. I should also probably gamble on some belts, honestly. Nope. 40% enhanced defense, poison resist, attacker takes damage of 3. We'll set that one aside. My weapons are not bad. The weapons that I've got right now aren't bad. Frost Nova, strength, life, mana, max stamina. We'll save that one. Frost Nova, faster hit recovery, replenish life, cold resist, poison resist. That's like even better. That's so good. Oh, but that had better lightning resist. Okay, you know what? My lightning resist is insane. My fire resist is terrible. So what that says to me, I gotta get better fire resist. I still need my cold resist. That's pretty good for the rest. I need better fire resistance. Trade. We'll keep that one. Decisions. Now, fire resistance is something I'm really going to need because that's the one thing that's really prevalent in in whatchamacallit, in Act 3, and of course in Hell as well, or in Pandemonium and then Hell. Not difficulty, but the burning hells. But also now I have more room for more. Well, no, that's only a 3-row potion. Never mind. I thought that one was, I thought that upgraded it to 4. Oh, why did I do that? I'm wasting town portals here. I can't exit without creating another town portal. And talking to Tyrael. I've heard him complain enough. You must be off. Duders, you have a wonderful night. Get yourself have a wonderful night's sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. Because we will be back. Like I said, I'm going to be trying, even to my own chagrin, like I want to stream more. So I am going to be here. I'm going to be streaming a lot more. You know, I do need to pay attention to that more, and that's something that I was thinking about, actually, Marcus, is that I need to keep an eye out for stuff that is actually useful for him. He did just get a new spear, but I do need to keep an eye out for, like, new armor. Need to dip out as well. I didn't eat much. Dude, go get yourself something to eat, man. Eating is important. Take care of yourself. It was good to see you, Poet.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Identify items. Get that. Hey, that's probably why he keeps dying to Duriel so much, as he's just undergeared. I will, if I find something decent, I'll give it to him. I keep forgetting about that it is a good idea to actually, like, equip these guys. Gotta keep them up and running, too. I'll take the experience boost, too. And this is gonna be, like, this will be the last night of farming. We still have, Act 3, and there's some places that we can get some gear in that, some dungeons that usually drop stuff. I do need to find, the one thing that I do need to really up is my fire resistance. Okay, I finished this one. Yeah, oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't even need to drink that. And yeah, you know what I think is funny? I just realized the only reason I have any fire resistance is because I found that one piece of gear that gave plus 7% to all resistances. So not a single other piece of my gear actually has fire resistance. I'm gonna have to fix that. We're gonna have to rectify that. I also need them to drop me more mana potions. Wait, I don't know why I was looking to do that. Oh yeah, I wanted to cast that. Mana potion. Need more mana potions than that though. Three. And we got another ad break coming up in a few minutes here, folks. So if you're gonna need to stretch, hydrate, get a snack, get a snacky snack, that's gonna be the time to do it. Mana. Definitely need town portal because I keep burning through those because I keep using them and forgetting to do things. And I think the treasure room is gonna be up this way. Like, why is my kick not going off? Oh, yeah. I probably would help if I had, you know, actual, like, mana to spend to do it.
Stay a while and listen.
Good evening.
But I will say, guys, I think that we're probably going to cut this one a little bit early because I was back at the gym today. And I have not, I did not train last week at all because we were in Hawaii, and yeah, today kicked my butt. The weight's starting to get heavier again, especially now that I'm fully recovered from the surgeries. So we'll run 1 or 2 more of these dungeons to get stuff out of the way, and then it'll probably be a little bit of an early night. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. And I promise that I might gear farm a little bit when I have free time, but I promise tomorrow night we're going to Act 3. Yeah, that one's okay.
Can't carry anymore.
So many blue. Oh, there's a. Yay, a two-handed sword. That's just not useful for me at all. How many yellow two-handed swords have we found? I've found so many of those. Okay, let's get light healing, but let's get the healing potions. Mana potions, healing potions. Okay, we didn't need. Oh, we don't. Okay.
Good evening.
Greetings.
Okay, we got all that. Let's go get the rest of that loot. Grand Charm, Large Charm, Wolf Head, Broad Axe. I don't think I've got room. Yeah, I do not have room for the shield.
Stay a while and listen.
Blessings to you.
Like, that's great if I'm running that kind of... If I was running somebody that used a two-handed sword, that would actually not be bad. I, however, am not running somebody who wields a big-ass sword. I didn't think I... You know, fuck it. We're gonna complete this run anyways. I think that it won't take long. I think we're like halfway through, at least. That Nova came in handy. That Nova came in real handy. I had them all frozen for a minute. Wait, how's that what's that zombie head have on it? No, that's not. If it was a better zombie head, I'd probably take it back to sell it because that's worth money. Some of even the most basic necromancer and sorceress gear for like can be worth a lot. Time for bed. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, Marcus. Yeah, like I want to clear these tombs because we started this run, but at the same time, I am fading. We'll beat this guy. We'll clear this one out.
I can't carry it anymore.
Oh, yeah, I don't have room for any of that. Okay.
Good day.
Greetings.
I literally just sold all. Oh, I did identify that stuff. I was like, wait a minute, I'm selling this stuff and I didn't even identify it. But I did identify it. Okay. Another Eth room. I just the drops tonight have not been on my side. This has not been a good night for running these. So tomorrow night we're gonna go straight to Act 3 and resume our adventures and hopefully, you know, have some stuff start dropping there. Like I said, the one thing that I really need right now, I need some fire resistance. Bees! See, oh, well, now I might need to keep going just to finish out this thing and catch up with bees. How you been? How are you doing? How was your stream? The hive has arrived. How are you? How was your stream? How was your evening? How have you been? Cat, you need to get out of the way. I think everybody went to sleep. That gives you treats. So you're out of luck. Like everybody's gone now, and you need to not be in the way of my thing. How are you? How was your stream? How are you doing? Oh shoot, we only got 2 more of these to run. No, cat. I'm putting you down. Give treats. Well, you've got to redeem it. There's a redeem for it. If you redeem it, she gets them. How have you been? It has been a minute. Consume. Oh god, Consume. Yes, the what is it? They Live? Or is that the name of the movie, They Live, with Roddy Piper and the like undead things, zombie alien things? I think it's They Live. I think that's what the name of it was. It has been so long since I've seen that movie. Tuna, somebody has to redeem it, and you don't need to be sitting right in front of my freaking monitor. You know the rules. Also, I'm doing okay. I'm so tired. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty darn good. I am also really tired. It has been a long day. Okay, somebody redeemed it for you. Like, she literally knows that thing is on, like, a 15-minute cooldown. So, like, after 15 minutes, she comes down and now gets in my face. Even on non-stream nights. Again, there you go. And then she'll eat her treats, and then she'll go hop back up in her perch and just lay there. It was out of stock. It probably literally just came off cooldown. It probably just came off cooldown.
I am overburdened.
Chipped Ruby, light healing mana. Thank you for getting that shout out. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm curious. That game title has me curious. What is the game that you were playing about? Like, what is that about? Guys, if you are not following Mindful Bees, do go check them out. Okay, out of the way, cat. Move. Move. You need to move. You need to keep going. About identifying humans versus visitors, it's a really neato game about surviving the end of the world. Interesting. So basically, basically you were playing They Live without the special sunglasses to show you who the aliens are. That's kind of a cool, like, that's kind of an interesting game. Or interesting sounding one. Oh, alien game. So now I'm like sitting here, oh man, you know what? I haven't played Destroy All Humans in a long time. That's another fun game. And mainly fun because it's absolutely hilarious. It is. It really is. I highly recommend it.
Good day.
I might have to. I'll have to look into it. Right now, I'm really, really addicted to these games. I have become super addicted to ARPGs. They have just they're my not only fun, but I would call them cozy game that I can sit and play a lot of and mess around with builds and do cool stuff in, and still have a story and a plot, and also sit and talk with everybody. And after I'm doing this run, then I might play Titan Quest or probably Grim Dawn, because Grim Dawn is one that I have not played or played much of, and what little I have played, I absolutely love. And yeah, this Diablo 1 to it. Okay, we're gonna go with like the Star Wars analogy. The original trilogy was alright, then they made 4. Yeah, it's not too monotonous, but also not too involved where you forget to check chat. Well, exactly. Like it's one of those that you can sit back. This is what I've been doing. I've been sitting here and chit chatting with everybody while slaughtering hordes of demons. You know, it's sitting and slaughtering hordes of demons fun. Well, also like right now, like tonight and the past few, like last night, were really just gear runs to finish up to try to get some better gear before going to Act 3. Unfortunately, I chose the class for which item drop or weapon drops are almost non-existent. So here's to gambling. Plus, when you do finally get that drop that you've been hoping for, or get a really good drop, that dopamine reward is just right there. You're just like, finally, look at that. Like when I got what is it? The Nagel ring, which that 30% chance of getting more magic. Yes, exactly. Brain feel good. Brain no go burr. Brain go Like I would love it if before the end of the night we dropped another Nagel ring. That would be awesome. I have unfortunately not had really good drops tonight. Game, like, you got good drops yesterday after trying for a little while. You're not getting them tonight. Oh, and the other thing is it's a loot game. It's a game where gear and loot matter, but it is not repetitive. Like, there are other games that you can easily play, like The Division 2, but you're doing the same thing over and over again, trying to get that one specific piece of gear, whereas there's multiple pieces of gear to get in this game. Like, there's multiple things to do, and you're not. Yeah, I mean, yes, we're gear farming right now, but end game is not that. Oh, and really good story that's kind of linear without a massive open world full of overwhelming numbers of points of interest. I have really found that my ability to do those really long open world 200 or 100 to 200 hour games, like I can still do a 100-hour game. I just don't want to do a 100-hour game that's open world. Like, I would rather that be spent in like a Baldur's Gate. think this is the last. I think that this is the only dungeon left. I think once we're done with this, we're done for this run. So when we finish up this run, I am going to be that will end it for the night. I'm not gonna try to start another. I might do one or two, like do one first thing in the morning before work tomorrow, but I don't think that I'm going to stress it too much. If I find that I need more gear, more better gear before like X level or before like we do whatever in Act 3, I'll farm a little bit there. There's places to farm. Hey, you know that, well, yeah. That's the great thing about these games is there's farming to get better gear to make you be able to survive when you hit the higher difficulties or the next area that's kind of a pain, like discovered tonight. Oh, I don't have any real fire resistance. I guess we need to do some fire. We need to get some stuff for fire resistance. Because you don't want to get to like, what is it, the council in Travancore at the end of Act 3 and not have fire resistance, or fighting frickin' Mephisto for that matter. And honestly, my favorite ARPG, or one of my favorite ARPGs, you spend a lot of time gear farming, hoping for those good rolls. You really, really, really do. Farming loot so good it's basically brain massage. Who needs spa day when you've got Diablo? Exactly. It's a dopamine brain bath. That's what I'm gonna call it. The dopamine brain bath. Nothing gets us out of bed in the morning like a big old pile of loot. Exactly. You got it. You need more loot. You need more loot. You need bigger DACA. You need more DACA. Okay, what is HWAT? What does that stand for? I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, need more what? Yeah. DACA. I need more what? I thought that because you spelled it with all capitals, I thought it was like some sort of like acronym. Give me something good. And it did not. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, what does that acronym mean? I haven't seen that one yet. Haunted women in trucks. That's a good one. Hey, look at that. We did finish up the run. We actually ran, like last night, I think we did 2 gear runs and it took like 3 hours to do it. So we kind of did it in like 2.5 hours. I'm pretty stoked about that. I think that's pretty good. Your cool new country music band? No. You've got it. It can't be. It's got to be like. It's got to be like women haunting trucks somehow. Like my truck was stolen by the ghost of my ex out of petty spite. With a thrash new metal twist. That actually would kind of work. I'm not gonna lie. That would be interesting. All right, I'm gonna identify this, and then what we're gonna do. I think this is where we're gonna call it. There's no point trying to do another run tonight. I could. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I probably could run it again, but unfortunately, I'm tired. The squat today's leg day just kicked my ass, and I got to get up for one more. I used to do kazoo redemptions on stream where I wasn't allowed to speak. I just had to toot. Oh, that is hilarious. That's actually pretty damn. That's pretty creative, actually. That's actually kind of creative. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. It means the world to me. Tomorrow night we will be back, and I promise we're going to Act 3. I'm not going to gear farm again. As much as I'm sitting here going, I might need to do one more run. We're gonna proceed with the game, because in reality, gear farming does not matter until you get to Hell and Nightmare. So, Tuna, move. Thank you. Y'all have a great night. Y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. We are almost halfway through the week. Over on YouTube, if you've been watching, thank you so much for watching. Please do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the stream. Please do like the stream. It really, really does help in the algorithm. If you're with us here on Twitch, stick around. We're going to find somebody to raid. I appreciate you all. And